Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while since my last video, so I decided to post this update since I promised in my last video that I would try to get these out in a more timely manner. First and foremost, I've already decided on which TV show to do a recommendation video on next, and while I initially intended to hold off on it so I could do movie reviews of Dread 2012 and The Northman, I decided to push forward with the recommendation video instead, since nobody's really talked about this particular show in great depth online. I still want to cover Dread and The Northman at some point, but the last thing I want to do with this channel is be redundant, since there are already plenty of videos on YouTube that talk about them in great depth, and I'd rather not jump into that ring unless I have something meaningful to add to the conversation. That's why it took so long for me to make the Andor critique video in the first place, because I noticed that the other videos criticizing it were mostly focusing on shallow nitpicks, or dismissing it entirely just because it didn't feel like classic Star Wars. I'll always be proud of that particular video for mostly consisting of talking points that nobody really discusses much, and I greatly appreciate all the feedback I've received just to see people's reactions to those aspects for the first time. Anyway, I'm also working on a blog so I can post these videos in a more official format as well as samples from the upcoming books I'm writing. After I finish with those videos I mentioned, I'm also thinking about remaking my Battlestar Galactica video now that I've got a better microphone and more experience at making long-form video reviews. I'll get to it at some point, maybe as a celebration type video if this channel reaches 500 subscribers. All I can say for sure is that I definitely want to do more videos concerning Battlestar Galactica and Burn Notice, especially since I've got all those clips still saved on my hard drive. Until then, I'm going to be focusing entirely on that recommendation video, so you can check out my Twitter page for more updates about it, as well as my opinions on any popular topics going around. While I can't say for sure when it's going to be finished, I guarantee I'll be putting as much effort into it as I did for Battlestar Galactica, Burn Notice, and Deadwood, so I'll mostly be signing off until then. Oh, and if you're curious about which show it is, I won't keep you in suspense any longer.
Right into this world.